Look, it's not even picking up. I wanted to do this video in my car because majority of my videos are in my room. Look, it would be good like with some shade. It'd be hard kind of moving this big ass truck. Okay, welcome. I have 45 minutes to make this video. Look at my hair. It's so cute. This is like what I wanted. I'm still like playing around with it, like if I want it more like plum or like cherry red, but I love it. So shout out to my best friend. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is the most important video I will ever do on my channel probably. I've been talking about this for the longest and I finally figured something out. So this video is for all the skinny girls that are trying to gain weight or just want to hear tips, see the workout routine I do. I'm also going to be showing the stuff I use, like that I take to the gym, the supplements I use, everything. So it's probably going to be like a long video. So if you like this video, give it a fat thumbs up. With that being said, we'll get started. I do have recordings of my befores and afters. Like I would record myself before I gained weight and kind of during the process. Really, the reason I gained weight was because of the gym. It wasn't even through my kids, because if that was the case, I would have gained weight like super fast, but I didn't. It was very steadily. My metabolism is still very fast. I feel like I'm pretty much muscle because it's all like on my legs and my butt. I'm starting to gain weight more around like my arms, like a little bit on my stomach, not really, and like a little bit on my face. When did I start going to the gym? I started going to the gym. It's been a minute, but it was never like consistent, and that's what everybody says, like you just gotta be consistent. Girl, with the kids, it's not that easy. So really, I would start going after I had Andres, and I would go here and there. When I was 18, every once in a blue moon. I was breastfeeding, and that makes it harder because all your calories go to your titties, to your milk. So I would go occasionally, but it was still the efforts, and that's what really matters, like the efforts that you're trying, okay? You're putting in some effort. I started going a little bit more consistent after I graduated high school, after I stopped breastfeeding, and I gained 5 pounds. Like over the course of a couple months, I gained 5 pounds. So this is a little update on gym weight-gain journey. I'm like 2 months in, and there's like a little bit of progress. I get it wrong. It's been growing a little. Hey. It's growing a little bit. And bam, I get pregnant again. So I get healthy weight from the pregnancy, but then I give birth and I lose it all. I graduated high school 2021. I had RE 2022. I still had some weight on me after I gave birth for like 2 months, but then that's when like the whole bunch of bullshit started happening, problems and whatnot. So I would just lose my appetite. Then 2023, I'm still scrawny as hell. I'm still skinny, like I'm still breastfeeding. Until I stop breastfeeding, I leave the fucking relationship. I'm giving you guys like a timeline because I've been like posting for a long time. So if you've been watching me, like you kind of know like, oh okay, like I remember around that time, like around Ari's birthday, that's when I started going more, because at that point like I moved back home and I had more time. I also did a poll on my Instagram, so if you guys don't follow me already, I recommend that you do. And I asked you guys to ask me some questions. Like I have some stuff at the top of my head that I want to talk about, but I can't think of everything. So the questions did help. I am going to be answering those, and I did see a lot of it. A lot of them were like, where did you find the time? Girl, when they're over there, I have free time. So I would just spend it at the gym. Like I was not out here in the streets. I'm in the streets now. I'm just kidding. But it's been a year since that has happened. Last year in September is when I started going a little bit more, and I was still trying to figure out what like to do, because I would just do like squats, deadlift, blah blah blah, like stuff that wasn't helping, obviously wasn't seeing results. December comes around and I had already gained again 5 pounds over the course of September, October, November, December. 3 months I gained 5 pounds, and then bam, my situation happens with my primas. I lose it. I lose all the fucking weight, and I look horrible. Like I was going through it. Hey again. Oh my god, I look fucking beat up. This is a continuation of the first portion of the video that I never got to finish because it's been rough the past couple of days, if you can't tell, because y'all won't believe what happened. And I mean, I don't know, like y'all will know soon. and I don't care about being open about it because it is what it is. But today was my first day back, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna continue the video. I didn't even do like the best workout. It was literally worse than last time, but I was like, it's more for the mental health than the muscle. I'm going to a local shop to buy like a protein shake, and I like my protein powder, but I just want to go in there because it's so cute, because I need more protein. I lost weight. I lost a shit ton of weight. I lost so much weight, and you can tell like my neck and my face, my hands, it's like my under eyes. Yeah, we need to get that fixed. So December I stopped going to the gym. January of this year I was still very skinny, 99 pounds, girl, 99 pounds, 99 lbs. I started going to the gym, and for my photo shoot, like, todavía I looked good because the dress was like very bodycon. I think I had gained like probably like 2 pounds, but I didn't have a scale, so I wouldn't know, but I think I had gained like 2 pounds because obviously like I was sad like of a lot of things, so I would just go to the gym a lot. Well, let me drink some of this. This is one of the ones I recently started drinking. I will show you guys the ones I would drink. I have all the products here, and then I left my gym bag at home, but I'm gonna show you guys everything I use at the gym, and I will have everything linked. Like, I'm getting better at that, okay, linking everything. My jeans fit a little bit better now. Whoa! And at this point I gained 10 pounds, and that's when I started noticing, like, okay, January. It really took like 3 months, but I've been going like here and there for a long time, so I guess like slowly my muscles started getting used to it, and it was easier to build because now I'm 117, so I'm 18 pounds heavier. Oh, I forgot to mention, I would only hit legs and still kind of do. I've slowed down on the gym because I'm kind of happy where I am, and I'm leaning more towards like yoga and just other activities like swimming, running. It doesn't all have to be weightlifting, but that is how I gained weight. So I think by March, April, I already gained like 10 pounds, and that's when I started noticing like, oh my god, like my butt is growing. And that's around the time I started writing down the workouts I would do and more focus on glute workouts, and then your hamstrings, which is like the back of your thigh, the back of your leg, yeah, the back of your thigh. If you want the weight gain in the right areas, you're gonna have to do hamstring workouts and glute workouts, because that's like your shelf, you know. By the time in May when I left to California, I was still like 12 pounds. I had gained like 12 pounds at that point. Then when I came back, I went to Mexico, and September I still kept going very consistently. I officially gained 18 pounds. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm at 117, but I was 99 pounds. And to see this much progress, you need to eat, you need to go to the gym and do like the same workouts. I'm gonna share it with you guys, and I'm gonna film it and include it in this video so you guys know my workout, or like exactly in what order I would do it. You could switch in things, but you really just have to know like what muscles you're gonna target and eat. That's probably the hardest part for skinny girls, is eating more. It's a slow in progress thing. Like, I would watch so many videos and they would say like, you need to eat this much, you know, basically like shove your face with food. I could not. Like, I was just like, you know what, I'll go to the gym consistently and then slowly build up my appetite, and that's why I slowly gained weight. Like, it wasn't like 3 months I gained 15 pounds. No, it was like more like 6 months I gained 15 pounds, I would say. But then prior to that, I have also been going to the gym, so like your muscles are slowly getting used to it. I was not seeing results until I started taking pre-workout. Surprise, surprise. Why? Because my skinny ass could never push myself. Like, I was just so weak, and like I still kind of am, but pre-workout was my best friend. I know they say it's not good. I tried coffee. I didn't like it because it would f up my stomach. To give you like a boost so that you could actually push yourself. How often I was going to the gym? I was going minimum 3 times a week, hitting only like legs. Well, when I say legs, I don't mean like squats. I mean like only hamstrings and glutes. 3 times a week, sometimes 4 times a week if I had the time, because I was like busting my ass like, ma, like I'm going to the gym, like, hey, take care of the kids. Or my parents were in California for a while, so the times that they were with their other grandmas from their father's side, I would go to the gym. I barely started getting into back probably in July or June. If I started working out more consistently last year, like in September, I would really only go like once a week just to get into the habit, and I recommend that. Go like once a week just to get in the habit, or get the dumbbells and just practice the movement at home. Por lo menos I'm going a little bit. Okay, I'll push in 2 days a week. I'll push in 3 and then max 4 because a bitch is busy. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I don't have a gym partner. Like, I don't like working out with other people. I've only worked out with one girl that she like kind of trained me. It was this past summer before leaving to LA. She was like, let's work out, and I was like, oh, like, I'll let you know. And the bitch killed my legs. Like, I don't know how it is working out with other people. Like, you guys like one of y'all trains each other. She had the workout plan and she made me do it, and my legs were dead. And I never pushed myself like that. I don't take pre-workout anymore, but I used to just to push myself. Now I don't. Like, I just go to maintain unless I need like a massive pump, which I'm gonna take some tomorrow when I film this because I have not gone to the gym in literally 2 weeks. Let's talk about the pre-workout. Now let's move on to the pre-workout. This is the one I use. There's so many energy drinks. I don't do energy drinks. I've tried another pre-workout. It's freaking disgusting. This one is bomb. I got it off Amazon. I will leave it linked down below, and it tastes like freaking blueberry lemonade. I only take half a scoop. There's so many supplements you can use, like creatine. It just makes your muscles hold more water. Like, I took it for a little bit, and then I was like, bro, this is so useless. Like, I hate drinking this shit because then you have to drink more water, and I already struggle with that, so I stopped doing that. Plus, this one has a little bit of creatine, I think. I'm not sure. I don't know what other stuff it has, but it's a good one. It's a good pre-workout. It's just that it has, you know, artificial flavoring. Yeah, it's an all-in-one pre-workout. It's huge. It is a little bit more on the expensive side, but you could share it with somebody. You could just literally split this shit. Like, I don't know if it's like $40 or $80 or $70 or $60. Do not take a full scoop if you're new to this, bro. Take half a scoop or even less, like a little bit less. It will still give you some sort of energy, especially if you're skinny. Now to talk about like protein intake, because that's really the only way you'll gain weight is by eating more. I started eating, of course, like a lot of carbs. I'm lying. In the beginning, I wouldn't eat that many carbs. I would just try to focus on a lot of protein shakes, but I hate protein shakes, y'all. They're freaking disgusting. I don't know if it's because of the blender, like it makes it foamy and espuma. Like, I hate drinking that shit. This is the one I would use in the beginning, and I literally got a 5-pound jug and it's not even done. This is the one I use. It's from a brand called Levels. It's a pretty good one. It's not like bad stuff, I guess you could say. You know how some products have like bad stuff? I don't think this one does. This one has amino acids. It is milk based. You know, if you're lactose intolerant, you probably want to try out like a non-dairy one if you want to take protein powder. I don't think it's necessary. Like, I was still able to gain weight without the powder, but it's still good to try in the beginning to see if you get any results from it. This one is in the shade Vanilla Cinnamon, and it was good. I just don't like the foamy part of the protein shake. There is apps you can use to track your calories, to track your protein, to track your carbs, your sugar. Did I do all of that? No. The only thing that did help me was, and we're gonna go to the grocery store together because I wanted to stop by to get some, but I wasn't gonna have enough time to, you know, come back here, film the video, and then go back to work. So I would use the pre-made ones, kind of like this, but these are like a little bit more expensive. So I would use the other ones. Around this time too, I started learning to cook a little bit more. If you're Mexican, like half the time your mom is making food. Just eat that food for now. And in the meantime, you start learning, okay, like what is stuff that I can make that's actually good and I'll eat. Like, you don't gotta, I don't like meal prepping. I'm so picky. Whenever my mom would cook, I wouldn't really cook. I would cook sometimes just to try out recipes, really just like pasta. That's when I started eating more carbs, and they'll help you gain weight. But carbs, you know, most carbs turn into sugars. That's not good in the long run. I did start incorporating more veggies. You really just need to balance your plate. Learn recipes. I started eating more salads, more greens, and then I would eat a lot of carbs and the protein shakes. They're the Ensure liquids, right? I don't know. Emily put me on, bro, and I was telling her like, dude, like I'm taking like protein shakes and I'm not really gaining weight and I'm eating, and she's like, oh, you know what I would use to gain weight? I would use the Ensure bottles. And I was like, what the heck? Like, I never thought about that, because they're supposed to replace like a meal. So I would drink those after I eat. Like, I would eat, I wouldn't shove my face. Like, I would eat as much as I can and then just drink that. Like, it doesn't take too long to drink this. So I would drink half of it and then like 30 minutes later I'd finish it. And yeah, like it's an extra 300 calories or like an extra 200 calories, I'm not sure. And I would take those every day, and that's when I also started seeing more progress over the course of a couple months. Oh wait, I'm lying, I would not take it every day. Probably like the first couple weeks I was drinking it every day, and after that like it kind of got like disgusting, so I would drink it like every other day or every couple days, because I already started seeing my weight gain. So I didn't have to go ham on it. It's really just like the beginning. You could try different things like this, or like the Ensure ones. I don't really drink them anymore. I am probably gonna start again. Anyways, what else? That's really only the supplements I would take. You do not need to take everything else. Like, I don't know, at least for the skinny girls. Like, yeah, if you want to be like a bodybuilder, probably. This is just to gain some healthy weight and keep your muscles active. Like I said before, like I barely started getting into my back, my arms, my core. That's why my leg was hurting so much. If you've seen one of my last videos, I was like, dude, I don't know what the hell is wrong with my leg. Also, this video's all over the place. I wouldn't stretch before working out, which is not that good, but you do need to. Like, I don't know if it's called dynamic or static stretching, one of the two. One of them is to move, like, so you could get the most out of your workout, like mobility, like especially your knees, your hips. You gotta make sure like you're opening them up. I'm not gonna include the stretching in the video because I don't really know how to stretch that good, but you could just look up simple ones. In my future gym videos, I will include the stretching. I'm still looking into it. And then the other one, it stretches the muscle, so you could do those after your workout, or like the time you're recovering, not going to the gym, so that they can like rebuild. And the most important time to eat is after you work out, like the days you are not in the gym, because that's when you're gonna be sore and your muscles need food, need protein. So what else am I missing? I'm literally trying to think. I would just write down my workouts on my phone. Oh my god, I'm gonna try to find screenshots of how to make your workout. I think it's called like compounding your workouts. I'm not sure. Okay, I barely know what I'm doing. I must have done something right. I trained myself. The first thing I would do with working out was hip thrust. Hip thrust is your best friend. There's different variations to doing hip thrust. You could do single leg hip thrust with the dumbbell, or you can do it with like the barbell. There's also something called, I might be wrong, cast hip thrust, and that just means like when you go ham. You have to try different ones. First, just focus on the form, do everything lightweight, which is another reason why I wouldn't really stretch. I was just doing everything lightweight just to do the form right. As of right now, I don't even know like my PR or the heaviest I can hip thrust. I kind of just do whatever feels good. I'm still like pushing myself, but yeah, when it starts getting light, that's when you need to add more. So first I would do hip thrust, and I would do 4 sets of them hoes. You could do like 10 reps or even 12, and yeah, al final you can hold it, or you can do however many reps you want. At each hip thrust, hold it for like 2 seconds and then go back down, and then hold and go back down, and then at the very end hold it for 10 seconds. That hurts, it burns, but it works. The Smith machine is going to be your best friend. You could use that hoe for your whole workout. The Smith machine is the barbell one that moves across the whole thing, and it has the strings. You could put a bench to do hip thrust. You could put like the steppers to do like RDLs, deadlift, step ups, what else, lunges, squat, everything. Now, I am not a big fan of squatting. Why? I don't know, like my knees are just not that good. You can get the bell to squat or to deadlift. I don't use any of that, but I am gonna get the ones for my knee. It's just hard finding stuff tiny enough for me, but I do need to get it. Deadlift on the Smith machine too. I don't really know if I was doing deadlift or RDLs on the Smith machine, but I would put like the banquita, like the little, so you can put how elevated you wanted it to be. I'll include it in the video when I record myself at the gym. I would put those just so I was a little bit more up, and then I would just do it with no weights and keep it as close to my knees, my shins, and focus on keeping my back straight. And when I move back to roll down the bar, I would focus on my hips going back, and then once my hips couldn't go back no more, that's when I would come back up. That workout, I believe it's for your hamstrings. There's different muscles of your glutes, so if you want to target different ones, you're gonna have to look them up. I would do a lot of hip abductions, the ones where your legs go like that. I feel like I wouldn't really do heavy weights on that one, because then if it was too heavy, like it would just make my leg hurt. Then I would do, oh my god, these were not this is when I started seeing results, girl. When I started doing Bulgarian split squats, the one where you put the leg in the back of the bench and then one in the front. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I'm not a very big fan of squatting. Why? Because depending on how you do them, different variations again. But the basic ass one, I feel like that one targets more your quads, which is like the front of your thigh, and like it gives like that curved look in thighs, and I don't like that. Like that's not my goal. So I wouldn't really do squats. Like there's different squats you can do, so it won't target that much of the front, so it won't be like quad dominated is what they call it. I would do Bulgarian split squats, you know, 3 sets one leg, 3 sets the other leg, and I think I would do max like 8 because it was so goddamn heavy. But you will feel the burn. Take notes of every workout I'm saying so that then you could go to TikTok and find tips, because I'm not that great at tips. This is what I did. Like I would just find workouts and then be like, okay, like tips for this, tips to do the right form for Bulgarian split squats, or this squat, or this type of hip thrust, or RDLs, or deadlift, you know, whatever the case may be. Bulgarian split squats will make your ass grow. What else I would do? I would do RDLs with the dumbbells, just to try to focus more. You could do single leg RDLs. Those are the ones that you could go against the wall and put up one leg and go down. Just practice the form. Like you're not gonna feel your muscle to mind connection right away. It'll just take time. If you have a gym partner, you could also show them like how it's supposed to look and if it looks the same as the way you're doing it. Sometimes I would record myself just to see if I was looking right doing it. I don't really have that many recordings of me doing my workouts because I didn't like the way I looked working out, but I would use a lot of cute outfits so that I would at least feel cute working out. I would do the seated leg curls, which is gonna target your hamstrings again. Or I would do the ones laying down and you're like lifting it with your legs, which is also targeting your hamstrings and your calves. I would do, oh my god, I would always have a thigh gap. Literally like skinny ass legs, my thigh gap. Like my thighs never touched until I got pregnant, and then when I gave birth, like it went away. My thighs barely touch right now. And I was like, damn, like how am I gonna grow like the muscle around there? And even then, like the inner thighs of me are kind of like still slim. I did do the ones that you bring your legs in, and that helped my inner thighs grow. The main one I would do was kickbacks. You need to get the ankle things. The gyms I've been to don't have them unless I'm not looking, but you wrap them around your ankle and then you just do like kickbacks. There's different variations. I am gonna show you guys the way I do them, and hopefully it's not like too hard to explain. Then to end it off, I would just do sit down calf raises, or you could do the standing up ones, and that's pretty much it. Like you could switch things. You can throw in some squats in there, some leg press, but really if you want the weight gain in the right areas, you should focus like on hamstrings and glutes, because that's like your shelf, you know. I'm trying to think if I forgot anything else. Now let's move on to the questions, but I did post it on my story and I haven't seen all the questions, so let's see. For my skinny girls, like don't only do legs, you can also do your core workouts or at home Pilates, but it's important too because you need to activate the small muscles, and you can also do workouts prior to going to the gym to activate your muscles, like your glute muscles and all the other ones. Did you have to change your diet? Yes and no. Like I feel like I didn't really have to change it because I did calm down on sweets after I started eating more real food, because I'm not really big on fast food. If you are, then you probably are gonna have to change your diet. I'm not very big on meal prep. There is some stuff that I will like meal prep, but it's not really meal prepping. Like it's more like chia pudding or like yogurt bowls. I can do more videos of like the type of food I eat now. How did you get yourself to eat more? I get full so fast and get nauseous if I eat. That's what would happen to me, but that's what I'm saying. Like it's like a slow thing I started building. I'm getting asked a lot like what foods. It's just there's no specific food that I would actually eat. I would just eat whatever and then the shake after. Advice on goal setting and staying motivated. This one is kind of hard to answer because the only goal I had was to go once a week just to build the habit, and then the goal setting, I didn't really have a goal, but I just wanted to gain some sort of weight, some sort of butt. I was tired of being flat. Like even my boobs grew a little bit with the weight gain, so I'm happy as hell now. Someone said, girl, I need the answers on how to be a skinny queen and lose my weight. What motivated you to go to the gym alone? Was it hard to change your diet? I just got used to doing everything alone. So if it helps to go with somebody, that's better. Like you have your gym partner, of course. But half the time your gym partner is not always going to be available. You could switch off between going with a gym partner and then, okay, I'm gonna go by myself. It just depends. Like, some people like working out with other people and some people don't. Weightlifting, I do alone. I'm there for what I'm there, like not chatting, and I leave. Do you go to the gym in the morning or the afternoon? I go in the morning when there's nobody, because freak the night, like I have a lot of gym anxiety, so that's why I used to go to a small gym and then I switched to like a bigger gym because like se me calmó. But I would get very nervous when there was a lot of people. Like, why is there so many people here? Oh my god, my camera's dying. Oh, if you go to the gym in the morning first thing, do you eat before? Yes, I would sometimes and I wouldn't sometimes, just because in the beginning I would only do lightweight, so like I feel like I didn't need anything in my stomach. But yeah, when I started to weightlift more, yes. I'm gonna get back to y'all with the other questions when I charge this camera. Oh my god, but I feel like I've talked so much. I'll be back. I'm gonna finish up the rest of the video in my room. I'm tired. I'm gonna answer the questions, and then the next clip is gonna be like in my gym outfit, all the stuff I use for the gym. How many days out of the week do you work out? I used to go 3 times a week, and now I only go once or twice a week, which is not good. Like, I want to go more. I really should wake up early and go. It's just hard. Hard out here. Do you meal prep? If so, what are your go-to meals? If anything, like I would cook and then just make enough food for the next day so that I have something to eat after I work out, or like in the mornings. You gonna have to start cooking, sis. What's your split routine? Girl, right now it's literally 1 day legs, 1 day back. And I'll squeeze in some chest and arms in the back day and abs. How do you keep or maintain the weight? Well, once you gain weight, your metabolism is going to slow down because your appetite increased, and I feel like that's why I've been able to keep it without having to be like on top of it so much, because as you get older your metabolism slows down. So right now, like, I don't really have a set goal, like I want to keep on gaining weight, because I probably am as I get older, so I'll just let that be. How do you fit a schedule to go to the gym with kids? It really is because I'm a little more flexible with my schedule. Like, let's say I have clients on Monday, but I don't start till 1. I'm able to go like at 9 a.m. while Andres is at school and the other baby is with her grandma. That, if I can't during the week because I have clients or like I'm with the kids, I go during the weekends because like my mom won't work in the weekends. Another person asked also, how do you keep the weight? Because I can't. It's probably because you're not eating enough every day. Like, you need it, once you gain the weight, like you need to maintain it by eating enough every day. Like, I might lose a pound or 3 if I'm not eating during the day. You can fluctuate with your weight, and I still do, but I'm a big bag now. Like, do you just gym or focus on protein calories? So I focus more on like the gym and not so much on the protein and calories. I'll give myself an estimate, like, oh my god, like that's a lot of carbs, I need some protein, or like I need to eat more veggies or something, you know? Would you say your appetite increased compared from like months ago? Yes, like, my appetite now is just so much better. I do have every once in a blue moon where like I don't really eat. So far, how has the weight gain journey been? I feel like it's been going good, like steady, but at least I am happy where I'm at right now. It's mainly muscle. Like, I have some cellulite in my butt now, but that's normal. What else was I gonna say? I know people take like syrups or they start using mass gainer. I was about to start using that because I was so desperate, like, when am I gonna gain weight? But just give it time. Like, it's gonna take months before you start seeing results. I hope this video helped and the tips I had. I know I look tired as hell. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a fat thumbs up and comment video requests, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Okay, it's time to film the workout. I'm at the gym right now. It's kind of a lot of people. I think, at least there's a lot of cars outside, but sometimes there's not that many people inside. But this is my gym bag. I got it a long ass time ago. It's from Amazon. I'll have it linked. I'm just gonna show you guys what I have inside. I'm gonna take a little bit of pre-workout just so I get like a good pump so I can have a good thumbnail. I have my water. I keep that in here. Let's see what's inside. Everything as well I got off Amazon. My beads, which I already took out, so I'm just gonna leave the case in my car. I have my barbell pads. Some gyms have them. I had gloves and I ordered them from Amazon, but I didn't like them, so I got some from Lululemon and then I lost them, so I have to go to the store again to get them. I'm going to the mall Friday. So then you're gonna need these. Then we got, oh my god, there's more people pulling in. I have these. I have this. This is for like the back because I feel like everybody touches the rope, so I'd rather just have my own. And I think I have my own clip too. Sometimes like I don't want to look for one, but that's about it. It's not that much. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing much. I'm gonna switch to my phone for the workout. I don't want to take my camera. I also got this little magnet tripod, not from TikTok shop, so it's cool and it's super strong. My beads are just black. Look, I'm gonna show you guys how much pre-workout I take. It smells so good. Very powdery though. Look, nothing. This shit lasts me so long. And I take it like with a little bit of water because I don't like drinking big amounts of liquid, if that makes sense. I don't know, guys. I just have my own tactics of doing stuff. I brought my jacket, but I have like a tank top under. I just don't like taking it off because everything's so stuck to my body. I don't want to look like a thought, you know? Whatever, let's get going. done. I kind of did a lot. I always do, but it's because I do everything lightweight. The only thing I really push myself in is hip thrust, and that's pretty much it. I had to get naked, bro. Like, it was so, like, I was just so sweaty. Usually when I take pre-workout, I sweat like a bitch. I couldn't stand the jacket. I'm gonna go to the grocery store right now to show you guys the milkshakes I get. Like, these past 2 weeks I haven't gone to the gym. Like, it obviously shows like my butt is not as big or as perky. I'm sticky, icky sticky, like icky sticky, icky sticky, icky sticky, sticky bubble gum. Whatever. I usually put the windows down. It is a little chilly. Oh my god, I feel so good. Let's go to Publix. My car is a mess. I need to clean this house soon. I'm gonna put my jacket back on, but look at my red dye. Okay, we is here. Okay, I'm eating now. I had to cook like at a pace, and I got everything done in an hour, less than an hour. I literally just cooked Alfredo and steak. And I'm gonna drink one of these after. I didn't cook any veggies because I didn't have time, but I probably will later. That wraps up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys got some tips from it, new workout exercises to try. I will do future gym videos, so just be on the lookout for that. I have to get ready and go to work now. But thank you guys so much for watching, and see you guys in my next video. Bye. Give it a fat thumbs up. Oh my god. It's not even picking up. I wanted to do this video in my car because the majority of my videos are in my room. So I'm about to go do some lashes, but I'm gonna film this video prior. Look, it would be good like with some shade, but then I'll be too far from the entrance of the shop.